Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a WZ-120-1G FT. It's a Tier 8 Chinese premium tank destroyer. It's located on the north spawn of Mountain Pass and it's under the command of Tanker 3331. And he's in platoon with Wojciech in the Scorpion G and Super David 11 in the LC Ever 90. Game started. Well, the WZ-120-1G FT, designed on the hull from the Type 59, never got put into production. And it's a pity it wasn't, because it's got a 122mm gun, which is capable of 440 alpha, and a very heavily sloped frontal armour, which means it can bounce rounds from enemy tanks very convincingly. Okay, well, we're going down to the bridge road and Super David has gone goating. Yeah, he's climbing up the rock there. He's climbing up like a champ, and this was before Wargaming made it almost impossible to go up these rocks. Yep, he's up there. He's probably shooting down on the ice road any enemy tanks that turn up. Meanwhile, Tanker 3331, he's looking further down the road to see if there's any targets, but nobody's turned up. Now, reload time is just under 10 seconds. I think it's actually around about 8 to 9 seconds. It depends on your crew, of course. And we've got our first customer. Okay, it's an ISM Tier 8 Soviet Heavy with the rear mounted turret. Very good at side scraping those things. Oh, that one went right over the top of him at the other end. He's not having much luck with the RNG at the moment, because he was dialed in on the target, but the shell just decided to go over it instead. Oh, and that one just didn't go through. And he's been joined by an SU-130 PM now. Let's see if he can have any more luck with his 13cm gun. Well, it hit the target, but I don't know what happened to that shell. Didn't penetrate. And the ISM is now hiding behind the rock. And we've got an LT-432 underneath the bridge. I think Tanker 3331 is falling back because Wojciech has noticed that there's a heavy contingent of enemy tanks coming up the West Passage. And this could be quite nasty. We've got sufficient tanks to cover the bridge road for the moment, and I have the impression that Tanker 3331 wants to pull back and possibly to take up position on this plateau, which is a very good spot for tank destroyers to shoot at the enemy. There's no Arty in this game, so he's not going to get surprised by a shell out of the blue. And from here he should be able to get shots on the enemy coming up that West Passage. And Wojciech has fallen back to the bridge road, and from there he can actually pop around the corner and take shots at the enemy as they get close. But we've got an SU-130 PM in the bowl, and an LT-432 has just popped up, and he's now out of the bowl, and there he is on his own. Bad mistake. Just like that, he's out of the game. It was only 290 hit points, but yeah, it was very fatal. So that's his first kill. Wojciech's already got a kill. Okay, this ISM is still down at the other end of that bridge road, just not budging. Now, down that West Passage, we've got an Object 704, and that is a Tier 9 tank. In fact, it's a Tier 9 tank destroyer, very OP. This is a Tier 9 game, and he's Tier 8 premium, so there's going to be plenty of opportunity to earn extra XP by hitting the right targets. In fact, I've often said that the WZ-120-1G FT is actually more of a Tier 9 tank destroyer because it's so OP. That's a very effective tank destroyer. There's somebody knocking trees down over there. I saw them falling. Yep, there's another one. There's another one. 50 TPs come into view, and the 704. And Wojciech just got a round into the 704. We put a round into the 50 TP and pulling back. We got 448, which is the high roll. That Striv was a bit naughty because he got blocked us for a moment, but we did manage to get back before the 50 TP could return fire. And that's 704. If he keeps backing up like that, he's going to go the same way as that LT432. Well, Voitcher's got another kill. He's got 2 now. Okay, T49 pops up. Oh, so lucky there. He was so lucky. Okay, we're loaded again. 704 still alive. Oh, but not for much longer. He just took out our Scorpion G, our other Scorpion G, and Voitcher's just finished him off. So he's now got 3 kills to Tanker 333's 1. And Super David, well, he hasn't got any kills yet, but he's still alive, but he's lost a lot of his hit points down to 156, whilst Voitcher's only got 20. Okay, so... Oh, there's the 50 TP again. And from this position... Oh, he's bounced around off our arm. It's a good hold down position here. And we've bounced around off the 50 TP. That famous Irishman came in again, Rick O'Shea. Yeah, it's a terrible joke, isn't it? We fire one blind into the 50 TP. I don't know if that connected, but we just bounced another round. I think that came from the T49. You can see some of these rounds impacting on the bushes as the bushes are getting disturbed. We can't get shots on the Jagdpanther 2 down the other end of the bridge road, but it looks like the Striv is letting us have a go. No, we can't get any outline there. Okay, well, there's nothing to shoot there. Voitcher's holding his position. There's a contingent, a large contingent, going up the ice road. In fact, now there's nobody blocking the ice road at all. The 50 TP's come back. He just took a round from Voitcher, and can we finish him off? No! We've got another ricochet. Okay, he tries a blind round. We've lost Super David as well, unfortunately. Oh, Scorpion G's coming up, and yeah, Tanker 3331 took that notice to heart. He's moving, and the Striv's pulling back at this moment. He almost got in his way, and there's a T49. Looks in a desperate position. He wants to get into cover quick. We're going to aim at that Rain 14. Oh no! Oh, he drove in front of us just as we fired, and we took him out. We TK'd him. Oh dear. And I think, yeah, Tanker 3331 has said sorry. He didn't mean to kill him, but it just happened, and we took a round from an SU-130 PM. The T49 says it happens, and it's not a problem. He understands. And we've just lost the Strip 103 as well. Well, he's a very understanding man, the T49. I can say that. And oh no, Tanker 3331 is all on his own against 7 opponents. The enemy T49 just took out Voitcher. And here comes that T49 now. He's coming into the cap area. Just saw him go through the pass. Now, where is he? Oh, there he is! He's driven out in front of us! And that's very kind of him. We'll take a shot and take some of your hit points away. We bounced around in return. Shows how bouncy this tank is. Oh, Scorpion G. He's gone behind the wreck for cover. And there's a Lorraine. He didn't. And he paid for it. And we pulled back just far enough so the Scorpion can't fire whilst we're reloading. Now, can we get a shot on that Scorpion's gun shield? It's the easiest thing to hit on a Scorpion. It sticks out so proud on top. Panther chassis with a very big gun, a Canonan. It's actually an Arty gun. Oh, bounced around for the T49 again, and there's another enemy tank in the cap circle. It's a 50 TP. We finish off the Scorpion, who comes forward thinking he's got a clean shot, and he doesn't. He's dead. So we're now down to 5 opponents, 4 opponents. The 50 TP bites the dust. So that T49 must be being worried right now. This WZ-120-1G FT is a fabulous tank destroyer. I own one. I love it. And I'm not certain about where some of the other enemies are, and I think Tanker 3331 is being a bit cautious, rightly so, about that T49. If he goes down to the bottom, there could be a Jagdpanther waiting for him just around the corner. So he's going to hold off for a while. He doesn't have to go down and kill that T49 right away. Yeah, he's doing the smart thing. He's laying an ambush of his own just in case the enemy is around that corner. And the T49 has reset the cap for us. I think there's a no cap kill all gone out. Somebody on the enemy team has said, oh well, let's kill him. Let's not cap. And the T49 is only doing it to put the pressure on. Now you can see that Tanker 3331 has taken a round through his front plates, a round through the side. And I think that was the one came from the 50 TP. Well, he's disengaged just for a moment. He's going to wait to see what the enemy does. If the T49 comes up on this plateau, he's going to get a really fierce reaction. But no, he's gone back in the cap again. The other opponents, 2 Jagdpanther 2s and an ISM, and there's the ISM. Oh, we fluffed the shot. There's only one in the cap, so the T49 must have pulled back for a moment. No, he's in the cap still. Now, there's some nice little bumps here in the road up to the plateau. Provides an almost ridge line. Bounced around from the ISM. The angle on this arm is too good. And oh, wow! He noticed the T49 was in a place where he could get at him from that dip. Pulled his gun down. 122mm round and goes bang. T49 is no more. And he's picked up some defense points there. ISM fluffs his shot, and now he's in reload. Can we get around into him? Yes! And now he is potentially a one-shot, maybe 2. Will he make the same mistake again? And he does! He pops up enough so that Tanker can put another round into him. Now he's definitely a one-shot. Go for it. Yes! So it's now 1 versus 2. And his team are actually following him in chat. The Striv just said, nice. That was the guy who unfortunately died and was being a bit, well, getting in the way earlier. But yeah, he's actually egging him on now, encouraging him. And that's really nice of him. Of course, he's got his platoon mates watching. They've got a vested interest in this. Well, the reason for that is that Wojciech got 3 kills. Tanker 3331 has got 6 so far. He's got his top gun. And that's despite the fact that he did team kill his T49. So in actual fact, he's got 7 enemy kills, but it's showing -1. So that's 6 recorded in the tables. But if he gets the next 2 kills, that will give him 8 overall on the list. But 9 actual enemy kills, and 9 plus 3 is a crucial contribution. 12 kills. So we just got to work out when are we going to see these Jagdpanther 2s. Oh, and they've turned up. One of them has. There's one. Oh, they're both here. Oh, he fluffs the first shot into the Jagdpanther 2. Now, they're not paying attention. They're not looking at him. One of them is, but the other one, well, he's not, and now he's dead. That was a very bad mistake. He turned his back to Tanker, and Tanker took up the opportunity to put a round into him. And now, can he get the same on the Jagdpanther 2? Oh, he doesn't get it this one, and that's the minute clock, and he's got a round into the Jagdpanther. Now he's a one-shot. 1 minute to get a famous Kolobanov, 7-1. No, he's fluffed it again and bounced around from the Jagdpanther 2. Can he get it? He needs this kill to win. Yes, he gets it! That is an absolutely fabulous victory there for Tanker 3331. Oh, and the WZ-120-1G FT. What a round. Congratulations. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Tanker3331 in the WZ-120. He managed to get a Bruiser Medal, a Duelist, a Fire Effect and a Shell Proof out of the minor medals, but look at these epics. He got the medal everyone would like to get, the Kolobanov Medal. He stood alone against at least 5 opponents and defeated them all to win. In fact, he stood alone against 7 opponents and still won, including the fact that he actually killed one of his own teammates there, the T-49. He actually killed 9 opponents, and that means combined with his teammate in Wojciech, who got 3, he gets a crucial contribution. He also, because he killed more than 8 enemies, in fact he killed 9, he gets a Radley Walters Medal. He got a Defender for resetting the cap multiple times, and also a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. What a round. And this battle took place in December last year. Unfortunately, I didn't get around to doing it until today, and oh, I wish I'd seen this earlier because this was one epic battle. Congratulations indeed. Let's have a look at the team score, see how he got on. Well, if we look at the team score, we can see he's top of the table, 4,265 hit points of damage in that game. The Rheinmetall Scorpion on the enemy team was their high scorer. He got 3,046. That was the guy who made the mistake of trying to come up the slope when the 50 TP turned up and paid for it. He was taken out of the game. The next high scorer after that was, in fact, our own Scorpion, Wojciech. He got 3 kills in that game and did very nicely indeed. And when it comes to kills, obviously, Tanker3331 with 8 kills. In fact, actually, he got 9 kills, but it shows as 8 here because, of course, the T49TK takes 1 off that total. But it still counts as 9 kills combined with the 3 to get the crucial contribution. And when we look at base XP, well, monstered it. 1,714 experience points. 995 goes to Wojciech. And the next high score after that was the IS-6 with 788. But Super David still managed to get 726 off his 1,876 hit points of damage. Let's have a look at detail. Well, Tanker3331 fired 27 rounds in that game. He got 20 direct hits and 14 penetrations. It was a bit unlucky with some of those shots towards the end of the game because he was just trying to tip over the edge enough to get the shot in without actually falling down the slope. Because he did that, the round actually went into the ground next to the vehicle or bounced off the armor. But once he actually got it just right, it worked beautifully. And that 122mm gun's got decent penetration, which almost makes it a tier 9 tank destroyer in a tier 8 chassis. He did damage of 4,265 hit points, all of it at close range. He received 10 hits from the enemy. Only 2 of them were penetrations, and one of those came from the 50 TP, as you saw, went straight through the side, and the other one went into the front as well. He got 8 non-penetrations. Those were bounces off the armor because it's so nicely sloped. It really does allow you to deflect the shells. And he blocked damage of 2,660 hit points. Yeah, unfortunately, he did TK that T49 for 95 hit points. And he damaged 9 enemy vehicles, killed 9 enemy vehicles, and got 81 defense points. That's where he picked up the Defender Medal. On a free-to-play account, he earned 78,487 credits from that game. He got fined for the T49, 1,098, so his total came to 77,389. And after repair, ammunition resupply, and consumables, and remember it was mostly AP throughout that battle, he actually ended up with a profit of 35,431 credits. If it had been a premium account, 74,126 credits. That would have been a huge game. He received 1,714 base XP, -2 for the T49, got 171 for this being a premium vehicle, and another 171 for playing in platoon right from the start of the game, and took home 2,054 experience points altogether. It was a fantastic game, 1 versus 7, 7 to 1, but he still won. He showed his skill. He effectively used that position up on that plateau to stop the enemy dominating him. He could effectively use that as a permanent ridge line. The enemy couldn't come up behind him, and all he had to do was keep pulling back just enough so they couldn't shoot at him. But the moment that they pushed themselves forward, he could put a round into them, finish them off. It was a beautiful display of siege tactics in this game, and congratulations indeed for a game well played. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. We get great replays like this a lot of the time because we've got super unicums who visit our page and they send us these fantastic games. We'd love you to see them. If you enjoyed this replay, because I certainly did, thanks for watching.